Hello guys, I know I definitely haven't made anime adventures content in a long time, and this is just a quick update on the anime adventures game itself. It did get a Bungo Stray Dogs update, and I didn't post any reviews early because it took me a long time to get Dazai basically and the other units. This video I'm just showcasing the units that are pretty much gathered with my time and kind of showing their abilities out. Definitely this map won't show anything for the Dazai ability, but I just want to kind of explain quickly the update for any one of you who's been following me. I know I'm very late to this, but yeah, I mean I couldn't really do anything, could I? So basically I also got Izu Demon Snow, but I sacrificed her to get stats for Dazai because my Dazai's stats were really bad. So basically here's Dazai, no longer human. He is this man looking pretty average with a suit, and yeah, he's really good apparently as a support unit. Other than that, he lacks in range. SPA is pretty bad. Damage is alright. It's pretty decent. I mean, I know this is level 88, but we can see a lot from him level 88. So he's a magic and light type, which is concerning because we already got Gilgamesh. He will come and compete with Gilgamesh and do pretty well. You could add them up together and you'll have two units easier to buff. And we also have a Sushi, which is definitely a unit I recommend going for in this update. She is insane, and if you want to get Dazai easier, go for a Sushi, guys. She is really good. She will help you get Dazai faster. If someone takes care of the air or you take care of the air, you can pretty much solo tier 7 or tier 6 portals, place 4 of her down, pretty much just upgrade your farms, trying to max her out. She's really good here. She does, I think, in the portals around 220,000 damage. Normally she might not do that much, but she's also at bleed, massive AoE circle, 30 range and 5.5 SPA, which to me, she's a really good unit, and I just got the Reaper trait on her. Before, I think I had range 3 and cooling. Reaper will make her be able to kill bosses easier, so this is better now. And I just want to say, I really recommend this unit. It's one of the good units here. Fortunately, I didn't manage to get better stats on a Sushi than Dazai, which is so unfortunate, because I wanted better stats on Dazai than a Sushi. But I think I might be using a Sushi more, because I think she's pretty good. I'm used to using her in these portals now. I used her in so many portals, and she's actually quite fitting into our team. So pretty much just use her like this. Get an All-Win buff on her or something. Get the All-Win Infinite buff if some of you viewers don't know how to do it. I know Jack D Noob and other people have had a explanation on how to do this, but I just want to explain to you how to do it in more a simple way. So definitely every time when you're doing this, you want to click it on, so it's an auto infinite buff, not an infinite buff where you have to click on it all the time. So basically you click on, and then you wait 3 seconds because you want this guy to get 56% buff. So when everyone runs out of buff, basically he still has the buff, and when it runs out, these guys can click on him, because when everyone runs out of the buff, he can click the on button, he still has the buff, he still has the buff, giving these two 25%, and then he will lose the buff right after. He will lose the buff in about 3 seconds, and you can make this side. Right, I'll show you here, see? And now 56% will go away. If you have it like this, it pretty much shows you perfected it. But if you get it a bit early and it ends up rotating back to 25 over here, you basically did it wrong. Which, it's fine to mess up an All-Win buff. It's really not easy. I took a lots of time to perfect it. Dazai's range, though, is really concerning, and that SPA is making him bad, but we're definitely not looking for his damage. He's no longer human ability is what makes him different. He turns flying units into ground in his range. Regen enemies, nothing. Shield enemies, nothing. Armored enemies into nothing. But he doesn't change bosses. He doesn't change the yellow bar of armor, I think. So I'm just going to go and max a Sushi quickly to show how good a Sushi is. I also recommend getting Shaltia, this unit here, because she will change the course of the game with Asushi in it. Asushi will be absolutely insane with Shaltia. Insane bleed, insane damage, really good overall. But I haven't checked out my Desire yet, so I'm just going to keep upgrading Desire. Look at that jump in SPA. Range barely changes here. I need to get a lot better stats on Desire, but I think since he's only good for as a support unit, I will only use the no longer human ability. I saved up a lot of trait rerolls for this update, but with disappointed into getting not much, I sadly skipped out on a sniper. I was going too fast here, and basically skipped out on Desire sniper here. That's really unfortunate. And also, I did get Godspeed Homura and Reaper trait on a sushi, so yeah, that's not that bad, but I'm concerned because I keep getting only Reaper and Snipers on this account. Not that much uniques, only one golden, and it was on Metal Knight, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, Dazai's pretty much gonna quietly, frankly, finish around somewhere around this damage. Asushi's an absolutely insane unit. Get her to Tiger Claws upgrade, my bad guys, and then you can start farming and getting down the air units and the buff, and then you can start maxing her out in the later waves. This eye's pretty good right now, looking not too bad. His range, it is bad range, but in some maps it just looks big, and I know it looks really big, but every range looks big in the Planet Namek map. Even my 36 range sniper guts will have like a massive range. Look, 10 SPA is actually really good here. I did get an S stat on the SPA. Maybe if we got like an SSS or something, his range will be 9 point something, which will make him compete with Albedo in damage. But we do not want his damage here. Most of the people don't want his damage. They just want his ability. His full AoE is also one hit. His ability is really worth it, and he's quite cool. So yeah, that's it for Desire. He's a good unit to get. Get him if you want. Do really recommend him because he has that meta ability. But if you're doing a lot of portals already, maybe he's not worth the grind. Don't go for him. I did take a lot of time to get him, and it took me about 4 days, and I definitely had to do other stuff too. So yeah, basically it took me even longer to try to get Dazai here, but finally I got him today. Was a relief. Got the 4th shard, got the 3rd shard in the morning, completed the portal, and yeah, this is Dazai. He's pretty worth it. Recommend going for him. He's a really cool unit. And get unique on him. I'm very happy for you because unique is a really good trait to get on him. Other than he's may not be like the pinnacle of the damage unit. Get it on Albedo and it would be better. Definitely he's cheaper than Albedo, but if you get unique on Dazai, you could get more damage on Albedo, maybe a bit more decent range and an ability too. He's also cheaper. Yeah, I would say get unique on him more than Albedo, but anything is honestly fine. It just depends on your options and what you like more, who's cooler, who's your favourite. Let's go and max Asushi real quick to show you Asushi. This is on Reaper trait, by the way, so don't expect your Asushi having this much damage. I know it looks extremely horrible, 139,000, but remember my units are under leveled because I just didn't have the time to work on it. Definitely get Shaltia too to buff Asushi. She will be insane in Orca tournaments. I'm telling you, she will be really, really good. And I think right now it's pretty much an Orca tournament and an air buff tournament. So I think I will use Asushi. But most people are using Isai to get a lot of good damage. So yeah, hope to see you guys there soon in the future. Thanks for watching and sticking into this review video. And yeah, that's pretty much the update of what I've been doing right now on Anime Adventures. Thank you so much for the support, and I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe, guys.